Hello everyone, Gaza Mutkarsh, and I welcome you all to the session on data cleaning and pre-processing. So guys, let's have a look at the agenda for this session. The agenda for this session includes type conversion. Basically, we'll be converting from one data type to another in Pandas, essentially from object to integer, from object to float, from object to date, and from object to time. All right, guys, in the previous session, we have discussed about handling missing values and handling duplicates as data cleaning and pre-processing steps. So let's switch to the Jupyter screen. So guys, here we are in the Jupyter screen. So first of all, we need to import NumPy and Pandas. All right, over here I'm importing NumPy and Pandas. Now to apply the type conversion, we must have data in the data of the appropriate type. So let's see, the data frame that I'll be creating will contain, let's say, all the values, right? So for example, 1, 2, and 3 will be considering one data frame, and for example 4 will be considering another data frame. So I'll be creating a long data frame. So my data one is, first of all, in the dictionary, let's say I'm passing order date. All right, this is going to be my order date. Now in order date, let's say the values, or let's say some date. This is not order date. I want to compute date by sales, right? So maybe this is for different dates. We have 2025, then 01, and maybe we have 12. All right, then I'll be writing 2025, then 01, and maybe 15, 2025, 01, and we have maybe, let's consider 17. So these are different dates on which I want to compute sales. So I'll be writing 10 different dates, then 2025, all right, 01, 20, and then 2025, 01, maybe 25. So I'm considering the dates in the sequential order, and then after 25 maybe we can consider 27, then we can consider 30, and then maybe we can move on to the second month. So over here I'm considering maybe 4, then 0 to, let's say, 5, maybe 6, and this is 0 to 10. So guys, these are different dates, right? And the date, what is the date format? Over here the date format that I've used is YYYYMMDD. These are the different date formats that I've used. All right, this is the date format that I've used. So this is one column. Now on these dates, I'm computing the sales. Let's assume the sales over here is 5400, but the data is not in integer, rather it is in string. Then over here it is maybe 4850, again string. Then on the next date, it is 5670, then maybe 5325, then again it goes to 50 15, then maybe let's say it is going up to 5490. So how many values we have mentioned? 6 values, right? Then it goes up to 5840, then it's going to 6170, all right, and then 6360. How many values have we done with? So it's 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So one last value, maybe this would be 6280. So we have 10 different dates. Over here I've created 10 different dates, all right, and then these are the different sales value on these dates. Now, and besides the sales date and sales, we are computing, let's say, profit. So this would be in terms of the percentage, right? So the profit that I'm mentioning is in percentage, but again, because we have to perform type conversion, so I'll be using some random values, but in float as well. I'll be writing it in string, but actually float data type ही है. So if we convert them, we can convert it to float. Means currently it would be string, but convertible to float. That is what I'll be writing. So profit maybe on this particular day was 5.7%. Let me write this as profit percentage. Then on the next day it could be 6.3 percentage. Then on a different day it could be 12.8, right? Next it is 7.1. Next it's dropping, and it's dropping to maybe 5.0. So how many values have we done with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm writing something like this 8.25. This is the percentage profit percentage. Then it's going up to maybe 12 point or maybe 14.80. Then it goes up to maybe 17.0. So how many values are we done with? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, maybe another value over here 11.0, and then this could be maybe 16.25. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one last value that I could write is maybe 15.25, maybe 45. All right, so guys, these are the different profit values. So assuming, let's print the dictionary first. This is the dictionary that we have. We have different dates, then we have these are the sales values, and these are the different profit values that we have. All right, तो ये अभी हमने data frame बनाया है. Maybe I can mention the store as well. Which stores, from which store are we computing this data? All right, so I can simply mention this is store 1, then maybe store 2, store 2, store 3, store 1, store 4, store 3, store 1, store 1, store 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, these are the different stores that I've passed. So this is our data. Now, can we convert this data to the data frame? So what is the type of data that we have mentioned over here? The type of data that we have over here is a dictionary, right? And we can print this data. Now we can only convert this to a data frame if the length of each of the values is same. Only if the length of each of the values is same. So let's check this first. So to check this, over here I'll be writing print length of data1 date. So what is the length? The length is 10. Next I can print length of data1 then sales. So this is data1 sales. Again it's 10. Then next again I can print this length of data1. This is profit percentage. What is the length? This is profit. The length that we have even over here is 10. And if I check it again, length of data1, then I need to check for store. So guys, all the columns has 10 values, right? It means we can convert this easily to a data frame. So how do I convert this? I'm calling this df1. df1 is pd.dataframe, and in this data frame, I'll be passing the data1 dictionary, right? Over here I'll be passing the data1 dictionary, and then I can display df1. So if you observe this, we have let's say successfully converted our dictionary into data frame. All right, we have converted our dictionary into data frame, but because all the values are in quotes, please observe this very carefully, because all the values are in quotes, so the data type of each of these columns is bound to be an object. All right, the data type over here is bound to be an object. Let's check this. So if I were to convert object as string to integer, so this is the column that I can convert to integer, right? I can convert the sales column to integer, but first we have to check that it is object in nature. So how can we check this? So before proceeding forward, let's say I'm creating a couple of copies of the data frame. All right, okay, currently maybe as of now just one copy would be sufficient. Then moving forward, let's check the data type. So df1.dtypes. So guys, if you observe over here, date is an object, sales is also an object, profit percentage is an object, and even store is an object. So we have to figure a way out to convert these two different data types. Date should be in date time, sales should be integer, profit percentage should be float, and store should be object. So we don't need to perform any calculation on the store. All right, we don't have to perform any calculation on the store. All right, okay, maybe we have stores like this. This is when maybe we can extract the stores. So I'll show you a couple of another interesting calculation. Maybe this is Delhi S1. All right, and then we have, let's say this is Mumbai S2. This is also Mumbai S2. Then over here we have maybe Delhi S3. then Delhi S1, then this is Mumbai S2, this is Delhi S3, Mumbai S1, and this is Mumbai S1. So these are maybe different types of stores, large, small, and maybe let's say medium sized, and then Delhi S3. These are the different stores. So I've used only two cities, Delhi and Mumbai, right? So let's see now how we can extract the store as well. This is not type conversion, but rather an interesting problem that we can solve. Let's see. So this is what we have, and this is our data. So first of all, we have seen the data types. What is the data type that we have? The data type that we have obtained over here is object, right? So first let's convert. How to convert? We are supposed to convert the sales, right? Object as string into integer. So sales ideally should be integer, but what is the data type? It is an object. So there are two ways to convert this. I can write df1 sales is equal to df1 sales dot as type, and in the as type I can mention integer. So this is going to convert this let's say sales column to integer and then again reassign it to the sales column. So once I execute this, the sales will become integer, some form of integer, maybe integer 32, 64. So let's check this df1 dot d types. So guys, clearly we have seen that the sales has been converted to integer, correct? Sales is converted to integer. Next, moving forward, what is the other data type that we can transform? Maybe we can transform this profit percentage into float, right? So if you observe this profit percentage should be into float. Agreed? This profit percentage should be into float. So how to extract this? How do we convert this? Now we can either write as type float. This is one option. The other option is, I'll show you, we have two different options. So example one was to convert object as string to object as integer. This we have completed successfully. Next, we'll check this again, df1.d types. Alright, so this is df1.d types, and the profit percentage is an object. So how do I convert this? So df1, I'll be writing this as the profit percentage. Alright, this is my profit percentage. As type I can mention float. This is one option. The other option that we have over here is profit percentage. Instead of using the as type function, I'll be using this pd dot to numeric. Now to numeric, if it is integer or float, it converts it into float. All right, so let's check this. So these are the two options. Currently I'm going with this option, right? So once I've executed this, now the profit should be in float, correct? So guys, these are the two examples that we have seen. In the first example, I've converted sales from object to sales as integer. In the second example, we have converted the profit percentage as object to profit percentage as float. Now we do have a very important requirement, which is to convert the date as object to date as date time, right? This is where we can utilize, let's say, another function. Over here we have pd.toNumeric. Likewise, we have pd.toDateTime. So we are moving on to example 3, where we are going to convert object as date to date time. So how can we proceed with this? First, we'll check the d types. I'll be checking the d types. Sales is an integer, profit percentage is float. We have just converted them, but date is object. So before converting, let me check the format. What is the format used? This is YYYYMMDD, right? This is YYMM, YYYYMM and DD. So how do we transform this to, let's say, date time? Let's see the approach. Over here, what can be done? I can write df1 date is equal to df1 date, and then on this let's say column, I'll be applying pd dot to numeric. All right, I'll be applying so pd dot to date time. I have to convert it to date time, right? तो यहाँ पे हमने pd dot to date time apply किया है onto this date column, and whatever transformation it is carrying about, I want to store this in the date. So let's run this, and it has been successfully transformed. Now, had the format been different, so I would have to mention the format. Over here we do have a parameter called format, right? So if you see the function definition, we can pass a custom format as well. Currently it is none, but if required we can pass a custom format. So I'll mention this in the comment. Format can be used to set a particular format. All right, so this we have executed. Now if I check the data type df1.dtypes, so guys, as we can see, 3 columns we have transformed. We have the date, we have date as date time, we have sales as integer, and then we have profit percentage as float. Now for store we have to make some adjustments, and from this date column we can also, let's say, apply n number of different transformations. I'll tell you. For instance, there are 2 things to proceed with. This is my df1, right? This is my df1. From this date, can we extract the year? Yes. From this date, can we extract the month? Can we extract the quarter? Can we extract the day? Yes. All right. So these are the transformations that we can carry about, and this is referred to as feature engineering. Besides this, we can also extract, let's say, weekday name. We can extract the month name and stuff. Now, coming to the very important part, let's identify the city and the store numbers, right? So from the stores, I have to extract the city and the store numbers. So let's see how we can handle this. So to handle this, first of all, I'll be writing df store dot values. All right, so df store dot this is df1. Over here, I'm having df1 store dot values. Now I'm converting it to a list. All right, so now we have a list of values. So I'll be writing this as store. These are the values that I'm having in the store list, correct? Now from this list, I have to extract the city and the store number or the stores. So let's say this is, let's call this city and store, correct? This is city and store. From the city and store, I have to extract the city and the store separately. So how can this be done? First of all, for to extract the city, I can write for I in city store. For I in city store, what am I supposed to extract? I'm supposed to extract I. All right. Now, just I is not sufficient, so I'll be splitting it. Now, we do have a split function in Pandas that is applied on, let's say, strings. So if I split this, it will generate a list. I'll show you. Suppose I'm having a variable called w1. In w1, I'm having Delhi and then s1. So if I apply split, w1 dot split, the splitting parameter is hyphen. I'm getting Delhi and s1, right? So if I were to extract Delhi, I'll be writing 0. If I were to extract, let's say s1, I'll be writing 1. So this gives me 0 at 0th index in this list we have Delhi. At the index 1 in this list we have s1. All right. So this is what we have. So considering this, I have to write I split 0. This will give me city. And if I write I split 1, this will give me the store. All right. So now if we check this, if I print city and store, so as we can see this, the city and store we have obtained separately, right? So now in this df1, I can add 2 new columns. I can add the city and then I can add the store. So guys, this is how we can apply some data cleaning as well. This is referred to as data transformation, or let's say feature engineering. We are cleaning pre-existing data to extract multiple informations from the same column, right? So now if you observe the data, if I print df1, so we do have, let's say city, and we do have stores. I think I've overwritten this store column, right? So previously it was store, now we have this. City is a separate column and the store is a separate column. So this is how it can be implemented. Now moving forward, can we extract, let's say, from the date column, can we extract year, quarter, month? Yes, all these things can be extracted. So let's say over here I'm writing extracting year, quarter, month, day, day name, and then I can say month name. All right, from the date column. So let's see how to extract this. This is a problem statement, right? So how can we extract this? To extract these, let's say, to extract them as columns. month name as columns from the date column, right? So this can only be extracted once this date is in date time. So we have already checked this df1 dot d types. So guys, if you observe, store and city are still an object, and they should be in object as well, right? But the date is in date time, sales is integer, and the profit is float. So if I were to apply, if I were to extract, let's say year, quarter, month, date, day name, month name from this date column, so how can this be done? And this step is referred to as feature engineering. So let's see this in action. So for this, over here, what can I write? Over here, I'll be writing df1 and then maybe year. df1 year is df1 date dot dt dot year. What is dt? dt is date time accessor. dt is date time accessor. And then I can mention df1 maybe quarter. This would be df1 quarter dot dt dot quarter. So these are the properties that I can apply to the date time accessor. Then I'm having df1, then year, quarter, then I have month. This would be df1 month dot dt dot year, quarter, month, and then we have month. Then can I extract the date? Yes, even the day can be extracted. This would be df1. Then okay, this is not we don't have quarter, we have the date column. So from the date itself, I'm extracting the year, quarter, and month. Even over here we have date and then dt dot year, quarter, month, and then we shall be writing day. So observe the results first. So guys, successfully we have extracted the from the date the year was 2025. The quarter was of course 1 because we have only utilized the months 1 and 2. But the month is changing, right? So over here, why the month has changed? Because over here we have 0 2 in between. Then we have also extracted the days. Now can we extract the month name and day name? Yes. So for month name and day name, over here we can write this is going to be day name, and this is going to be the month name. So this would be df1 date dot let's say dt dot day name. Now day name is a function, and if I were to use this would be dot dt dot month name. All right. So this is date. This is based on the date. Yes. So guys, if you can see, these are the day name and these are the month's name. So this is how we can apply even feature engineering. Next, what if I were to convert object as date time to time? So I need to create another data frame. Previously we have used df1. I'll be using df3. So df3 would be pd dot data frame, and in this data frame, suppose I'm passing some time. So maybe this is start time. All right, start time would be the time format would be hour, then minutes, and if needed seconds. So over here I'm passing 0730. All right, then I'm passing maybe 1130 or simply 11. Then I'm passing 1045. All right, then I'm passing 930 again. So these are the 4 records. These are the different start time. Then end times would be, so from 7:30 maybe the employee is working till 16:25. Next, from 11:30 the employee is working till 18:30. From 10:45 the employee is working till 19 maybe 30, and from 9:30 the employee is working till 17. All right, so this is my data. This is df3. So this is start time and end time. If we are supposed to check the d types, so guys, what is the data type? Both are objects. So ideally this should be in time. All right, this should be in time. So let's see how to convert this to time. So the procedure is same. df3, this is s time. Over here I'll be writing s time as df3 s time, and the function that I'll be using over here is pd dot to time delta. All right, this is time delta. And for e time, again the procedure is same. Instead of s time I'll be writing e time. So now if I check df3 to time delta, okay, I need to pass this in hour, minute, and second format. Right, this is the format that it accepts. All right, this is what we have mentioned. This is the object data type. Now if I check .d types, so guys, as we can see, now the data is converted to date time format, right? Time delta format. Now based on this start time and end time, I can compute, let's say, time difference. So over here I just need to write df3 e time minus df3 s time. That's it. So this would be, I'll be writing df3. Okay, this is time, the t is in caps. So guys, if you observe over here, the time difference is in hour minute seconds only. From 7:30 to 14:25, from let's say 16:25, time difference is 8 hours 55 minutes. From 11 to 18:30, the time difference is 7 hours 30 minutes, right? From 10:45 to let's say 19:30, the time difference is 8 hours 45 minutes. From 9:30 to 17, the time difference is 7 hours 30 minutes. All right. So guys, that brings us to the end of this session. Let's switch to the PPT. So guys, in this session, we have understood the different ways in which we can utilize the type conversion. So in the next session, we'll be moving on to let's say normalization and encoding. Thank you.